I would like to go over certain functions that for Friday's test. Here I'm talking about y equal to x to the x, and let's say if we want to find the derivative of the function, find the derivative of this function. Well, first of all, the function is not x to the a number power, so this is power rule. So be n x to the n minus 1. But the problem is x. X is the expression, so it's not a number. So that rule does not apply to this. However, we actually learned this already because we can actually natural log both sides. And natural log of x to the x. You can have natural log of y equal to x ln of x. Now we can take a derivative. It's going to be y prime over y equal to, derivative here is a product rule, so be 1 times ln of x plus x times 1 over x. So y prime equal to ln of x plus 1 over y, and y prime equal to ln of x plus 1 times y, which is, we know y is x to the x power. So this will be something that you need to know for today. For like, so for example, I can have y equal to x to the sine of x. They operate exactly the same way. Likely this is something that is very similar to the test. So the idea is knowing the exponent is not a number. Then you have to use natural log differentiations. So I'll give you a minute to think about and see if you can work through. I'll go over it. You can pause the video. Okay, now you can unpause it and I'll go over it. So again, I know that this is not a number. I know that's an expression. So therefore I have to do natural log of y equal to natural log of x sine of x. Due to the power rule of the exponent, this can bring to the front. So be ln of y equal to sine x ln of x. Now here is going to give you y prime over y equal to cosine of x times ln of x plus sine of x times 1 over x. So y prime is equal to x sine of x times cosine of x ln of x plus sine of x over x, and that'll be the derivative. Now this is a special situation. You have the situation that where you have x to the sine of x. Now in the past, I think Nathan asked me, says, well, how do I take a derivative of log functions? Let's say y equal to log of 5 of, let's say, square root of 2x minus 1. So we never learn how to take derivative of log functions, but understand that there is something called changing base that will help you solve the problem, and also understand what is constant. So let's just say if I have log 5 of 6, that's equal to natural log of 6 over natural log of 5. And that's called changing base equation. So be natural log of m over natural log of b. Now remember, it's a straight. It's a natural log of m over natural log of b. It's not natural log of m over b. There's a significant difference between the two. So actually, I can do this. I can say, okay, well, this one, I'm going to change some algebra. So I'm not going to do the calculus. I'm going to do the algebra, the 1/2 power in the front. Now I can use a changing base. Remember, this is the base, m. L is a b in this case. This is a m. So then I can write that. I can say y equal to 1/2. And that's going to be natural log of 2x minus 1 over natural log of 5. Now what happened is, this is actually an interesting derivative, because this one, if you pay attention, is just derivative of natural log of 2x minus 1 with a constant here. So recognize that this is a constant. So I can rewrite this y equal to 1/2 ln of 5 times ln of 2x minus 1. So this is a constant. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a derivative. So it's y prime of 1 to ln of 5 times 2 over 2x minus 1. So this 2 will cancel out. So it'll be 1 over 2x minus 1 times ln of 5. And that'll be the derivative of that. You can practice one. So y equal to log of 7 to the 3x minus 3x squared minus 1 to the 2/3. You can try to take a derivative of this. If I were you, I'll pause the video and try it, and then unpause to check if you did it right or wrong. So I'll pause the video now. Okay, now you can unpause the video. So y equal to, I'm bringing 2/3 in the front, so it'll be 2/3 log 7 over 3x squared minus 1. Now also that's equal to 2/3 ln of 7 over ln of 3x squared minus 1. Understand this is a constant. Now I can take a derivative now. So y prime equal to 2, 3 ln of 7 times derivative of that is going to be 6x over 3x squared minus 1. U prime over u. So this is u prime over u. So this will cancel out, down with 2. So it'll be 4x over ln of 7 times 3x squared minus 1. Now there was a special way, there was a special formula for you this particular case. Now I won't ask you to memorize it, because I'll actually rather using this to do. But understand what is constant though. This is very, very important. Understand this part is a constant. So I'm gonna write down this as a constant. Constant, if you take a derivative of a constant, then we're better. So for example, if you take a derivative of 2x to the third, this constant can be just moved outside. So it'll be 2 d to the dx to the x cubed. So it'll be 2 times 3x squared. So that constant doesn't really matter. So that's why you move outside when you take a derivative. So that's why only thing you take a derivative is this part here, and which is 6x over 3x squared minus 1. That will be a derivative of a log functions. Now the last thing I want to talk about is integration of a to the x. Derivative a to the x is going to be 1 over ln of a times a to the x plus c. Now this is just a one that you have to memorize, and there's no way around it. So if you integration of, let's say, 3 to the x dx, that's just going to be 1 over ln of 3 times 3 to the x plus c. Now, again, you can also look at this like, so I'm going to talk about this, 1 to the 3x. This is just very similar like before. If I want to take a derivative of this, you're going to see why that ln of 3 is there. Because if I take a derivative of this, again, this is a expressions. So it's not a number, right? Not a number. So then you say, okay, well, If it's not a number, then only thing I can do is do natural log, right? Now, what I'm going to do is understand this is a constant again. So this is a constant. If you have constant times x, then derivative is just a constant, because let's say derivative of 3x is going to be 3. Derivative of natural log of 3 times x just going to be natural log of 3. So it's going to be natural log of 3, and there's a y prime over y. And there's a y prime equal to 3 to the x times ln of 3. And that's why if you do integration, this natural log of 3 is on the bottom, because you want them to cancel. So this is one of the things that you need to know. Derivative of a constant, you can just constant to a power of x. You can actually take integration. You can actually take a derivative by natural log both sides, and you got y prime over y, and y prime over y equal to y prime is equal to natural log of 3 times y, which is y is 3 to the x. So same exact process as before, same as y equal to x to the x. But it just ln of 3 is a constant. So recognize what is constant today is very, very important for you to be able to do. Okay? And that should be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back at school tomorrow. And those of you guys watch from the beginning. It's very short lesson. It's only, I think, 11 minutes. Hopefully the video did go through. Let me know if it did. I'll see you later.